What's your home in Kendall worth in today's market? Hi, I'm Joanna Jimenez, accompanied by my colleague, Lily Beth Pasaguetia, with the Opus Group at Compass, Real Estate Advisors. And we are experts here in Kendall and can tell you that you have probably been looking at the analytics over at your Zestimate report or seen what your neighbor sold a year or 2 years ago. But the reality is there are about 5 items that are really key in determining your value in what your home is worth. Lily, why don't you share with us what those 5 items are?
Yeah, and very important to know about those 5 items is that it's not always taken into account with those estimates. So it's always good to take a deeper look into these things. So here you're looking at the comparable sales, what's available on the market, your competition, what is being renovated in the home that provides added value. A lot of these homes that are, 1978, prior to that, they have the plumbing that needs to be redone. So you want to take a look into that. That's a huge expense that, if you don't have to go through that, it's definitely a better value for you in purchasing the home and less of a headache, I would say.
And for the seller, more money to their pocket.
Correct. Having upgrades like a brand new kitchen so you could entertain, open layout, which is what a lot of homeowners are looking for nowadays. And having amenities such as the pool to enjoy, the outdoor barbecue. And also, just like in many other areas, you're looking for that space in your home. But specifically here in Kendall, you are looking for privacy. You don't want that neighbor on top of you. So if you have some space between you and your neighbor, that is a key item here as well.
Yeah, also schools, either accessibilities to the expressway are very key in this area as well, how a lot of people are commuting either north or west. So those are key items. And one of the things that Lily mentioned that's very important right now in today's market that is really affecting the home values is competition. So the really good news about Kendall is that you are still in a seller's market, but you are about to become into what we call a balanced, healthy market. And then it turns into a buyer's market. And most of Miami-Dade County is already in a buyer's market. We have neighborhoods that already have 2 years of inventory. Some of them a lot of them already have over a year of inventory. And what does that mean? So when you have a year of inventory, you're looking at prices coming down about 10%, 5 to 10%. And last time the real estate cycle went down was between 2016 and 2020. And during that cycle, we saw 2 to 5 years of inventory amongst all of Miami-Dade County. And the neighborhoods that had 5 years of inventory, we saw prices depreciate 30% in value. And the neighborhoods that had about 2 years of inventory, we saw it depreciate about closer to 20% in value. So Kendall is not there yet, but there are other neighborhoods in Miami-Dade County that are already there. But it is headed in that direction of becoming a buyer's market. One of the other key items right now is affordability. So a lot of these homes are first-time home buyers, and the rates are really affecting that first-time home buyer where they don't have that extra cash to fix up a property, or to even close, so they need the credits. So we're seeing them maybe finance a little bit more, but then ask for a credit towards closing costs. So there's very few, what I would say, Kendall buyers right now coming in with large down payments. Yet there are some. We are seeing offers with the 25% down payment. We are seeing some, very few cash buyers, but this area is not a cash heavy market like other neighborhoods in Miami are. So Kendall right now, if you are a home seller, Lily, what would you recommend?
I would definitely put your home on the market now if that's what you're looking to do. You want to take advantage, get ahead of the curve. So, like Joanna said, we're definitely a couple months out from seeing that. It's going to take a little bit, but you will see it eventually. So you want to get ahead of that curve and take advantage of it right now.
100%. So any questions you have, we highly recommend to me. It's very, neighborhood as well as home specific what the value is. Don't go off a Zestimate. We have to look at all the factors that were mentioned on today's call. And one of the biggest things that's most important in all of this is strategy. So our team is very strong about strategy. We're just going to strategize not only on your price, but also we're going to strategize on your launch, how we're going to go to market. We're going to strategize on when we go to market. How are we going to do this open house? How are we going to get the most buyers in? And that is what makes us stand out from all these other teams and realtors in Miami. Our team right now is doing a successful job in buyer markets, moving properties, getting sellers still the maximum amount of as values come in a downward trend. So if you are a home seller in Kendall, call us at the number or text us at the number below, and we are happy to meet. Again, I'm Joanna Jimenez,
And I'm Lily Beth Pasaguetia.
and we are with the Opus Group at Compass.